in, on, or at. Let me teach you the difference with tips. Have you heard of the O method? We draw a big O with a street inside it and a specific point on the street. From the largest to the smallest, we use in, on, and at. So, from the broadest to the most specific. For example, I live in Manhattan, on Broadway, at 58. This rule also works for time-related sentences. I could say Peter was born in 2004, in July, on Saturday, at 3:25 p.m., from the broadest to the most specific, in, on, at. In a taxi or on a taxi, in a train or on a train. If you can walk around freely, it's on. So on a bus, on a train, on a plane, or on a ship. Next, if you're physically on top of the vehicle, we use on. So on a bike, on an electric scooter, on roller skates, on the surfboard. Now, if you can't walk and you're not on top, if you have to crouch down and sit in the vehicle, you get in. So, in a car, in a taxi, or in a helicopter. When do you use it? Let me give you a tip. At comes before clock times. On comes before days. In comes before seasons, months, and years. Spring. Spring is a season, so for seasons we use in spring. Saturday. Saturday is a day, so for days we use on Saturday. 8 p.m. It's a clock time, so for times we use at 8 p.m. 2025, it's a year, so for years we use in 2025. February. February is a month, so for months we use in February. September 21st, 1981. This is a specific date. So for specific dates, we use on September 21st, 1981. When do you use it? Let me give you a tip. At comes before specific locations. On comes before surfaces, streets, and means of transport. In comes before countries, cities, enclosed spaces, or wide places. Columbus Street. Columbus Street is a street, so for streets, we use on Columbus Street. The bus. A bus is a means of transport, so for means of transport, we use on the bus. France. France is a country, so for countries, we use in France. New York. New York is a city, so for cities, we use in New York. The door. The door is a specific location. So for specific locations, we use at the door. The fifth floor. A floor in a building is considered a surface. So for surfaces, we use on the fifth floor. The kitchen. The kitchen is an enclosed space. So for enclosed spaces, we use in the kitchen. The park. A park is a wide place and open, large area. So for wide places, we use in the park. The triangle method. It is used to teach time and place. It organizes prepositions into a triangle. The base is general, the middle is specific, and the top is very specific. The base in. In is the most general preposition. Use in for big places like countries and cities or enclosed spaces like a car or a box. Also, use in for long periods of time like years, months, and seasons. I live in New York, a city or large region. The book is in my bag. Inside something. I was born in 1990. Year. Will travel in December, month. The middle on. On is more specific. Use on for surfaces like a table or the floor, or specific locations like streets. For time, use on for specific days or dates. The keys are on the table. The painting is on the wall. On a surface, we have a meeting on Monday. Day of the week, the concert is on July 15th. Specific date. The top at. At is the most specific. Use at for an exact point or very specific location like a station. Also, use at for precise moments like hours. She is at the door. Exact point, let's meet at the cafe. Specific place, the train leaves at 8 a.m. Exact time, we'll meet at noon. Specific moment,